everybody.
Hi.
That's
Who are excited?
excited. I'm excited too. Okay. Hi everybody.
I'm Banesa.
I'm Anesu.
And we're the co-owners of the Nest Space. This is for people who don't know us, but to our community, hello.
Welcome guys. So wow, this is a crazy thing to be recording. Firstly, it's the first episode of our YouTube channel.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even realize this was for YouTube. Yes. Hello, YouTubers.
Hello YouTubers. So this is the first episode of our YouTube channel, number 1. Number 2, coronavirus is basically, I don't know, it's Armageddon out here.
Yeah, it's like the apocalypse. Like people are like stocking on food and like it's crazy.
Exactly. So that was another reason that we wanted to chat to you guys, is because so much is changing with what's going on at the Nest Space.
As is for you as well. I can imagine that's not just affecting us. Every one of you. This is a rough time. Even if you work from home, it changes the dynamic. But as we keep saying, like if there's ever a generation that's able to deal with this sort of crisis,
it's the millennials.
It's the millennials. It's so weird.
That's why they call us entitled.
Yeah. But the way in which we are able to fully understand the digital space, and in a matter of hours and days, able to see how we can move our businesses in a way that's still accessible to everybody online. Like if this was given, the task was given to my parents, it'd be over.
Yeah. So basically what we're doing is we've sent out a notice of what the Nest Space is going to be doing. Today is Tuesday, the 17th of March.
Yes, 17th of March.
And tonight is going to be our last yoga class in, we'll see how long. That's going to be done in person. So
we're both going to do it.
Yes, so this is usually my class, and Banesa is going to be joining in. We're going to do a special class specific for what we're going through at the moment, and also just stream it live on Insta, just so that everybody has the opportunity to join us before we head into the next phase of what's going to be happening.
Yeah, we really want to respect the call for social distancing, and we want to encourage our community to stay at home and to be able to still benefit from what we have on offer. But even before we continue, first of all, we need to give a shout out to everybody who sent us messages, Instagram, email. Like, this has blown us away. I mean, it hasn't, because it's not like they're sending it to us, they're sending it to the community.
And also, our community has always been incredible. We get the best gifts at our moon ceremonies. Our customers are like our friends.
And
right?
also the support from afar, people who aren't in Johannesburg but who are posting and sharing. So we brought this up because a lot of you have shown concern. A lot of you have said that you want to pay for packages even though you're practicing isolation, and that is the sweetest thing, but it is not necessary because we have you covered.
Yes, so we want to take care of you guys. That's always our main prerogative. So
that's what we're here for.
That's what we're here for. So we are stopping our classes tonight, this evening, and then we're going to be starting online classes next week, Monday. So that's Monday, the 23rd of March. That's just to give us some time to figure out how this whole technology thing works.
And we want to make sure,
right?
the quality is matched almost as much as in class. So we're not techno buffs, and would love it. We see other studios and people who are fully ready to go in by tomorrow. But we don't want to give you some wonky footage on our cell phone.
Totally.
We want to have it really set up and give our teachers time to acclimatize to the new change.
Exactly. So I think that leads on to the next point, is apart from our beautiful community, we also want to take care of our staff and our teachers. So we're going to use this week just to give everybody a bit of a break to sort themselves out. Loads of people are having to stock up on whatever they need to stock up on, and just
bear in mind,
prepare.
please don't stock unless you're elderly and are exposed to the virus. There really is no need to stock up so much. What you're creating is some people really can't afford to stock up, and so they can only shop week by week little items, and when everything is gone, it really leaves people. It's not really the Ubuntu that we're known for.
No, not at all. But yeah, people are using this week to prepare and to figure out what their plan is going to be. And so from Tuesday till Sunday, this week we're basically not going to have any yoga classes, to give our yoga teachers some time to climatize. And then from Monday next week, the 23rd, we're going to start our online live classes through Zoom. We're going to release lots of graphics of how that works, but basically you just download the app.
So Kyla, Kundalini, Tidimalo, Power, I hope you guys are ready.
Okay.
What were you pointing at me? What was that? What was that?
What is that?
I was telling them to be ready.
Banesa, I don't know. This is obviously what this YouTube channel is going to be like, because this is actually what I have to deal with. People have never seen the side of her.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I need Faraya to back me up.
So what were we saying? We're saying
Monday.
we're starting our live streaming classes on Monday. That's going to be through Zoom. We're going to send out graphics of how you can sign up for Zoom. It's super easy.
Yeah.
It's Apple, Android, whatever you are, you can sign up for that. And our classes will follow the same schedule, same price packages, same time, everything. Same teachers. So that's what's going to be happening on the yoga side of things.
If you do not have, because we also understand that we are an inclusive yoga studio, so if you don't have data or Wi-Fi and that, we do have a space allocated for a maximum of 5 people, and we'll have all the extra precautionaries of hygiene and sanitation. So mats will be sanitized, people will sanitize before they come in, etc. And in that room, we will have a live feed for our teachers to be speaking to you, so at least you're able to still be in the classes. You know, we don't know the circumstances. You might not be living in a place where you can just sit and do yoga. You might not have access to internet. So we're doing our best, and as we get feedback from you and think of things that we hadn't thought of, we'll do our best to also just make that happen. So yeah, we'll make a plan.
Exactly. So basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be live streaming the classes. You can either follow the live stream in the comfort of your own home, or you can come through to our little space.
Our little quarantine
space,
in
which
the
is
back.
in the back space. The teacher will be separate from you, like Bea is saying, and you will be watching the class through a screen. So be ready for that. But it's just if you don't have the space to do it, then you can do it that way. Then the other things that we're starting is our shop and our cafe are going to be running for the rest of this week.
Yeah, ending on Sunday.
And then this is the biggest step that we are making, is that we are going completely online, right? So we're going to take our entire store online. So that's grains, seeds, toiletries, household cleaners, all
and
the
the nice
goodies.
thing is it's 0 waste, so it's packaging that you can bring and drop off, or we will use jars that it's only us who've been using them. So if you trust that we sanitize, which we will, and we'll be using gloves, we'll have hair nets, masks. Also, we have some really cool masks.
Let's talk about that later.
Okay, fine. So we have all the household stuff, and the nice thing about 0 waste is you buy in bulk. So it's not weird. It's not like going to Checkers and all of a sudden all the food is gone. We're used to bulk ordering, so you know. Come do your thing.
Exactly. So you can either come and buy your groceries and your stuff with us this week.
On Saturdays.
This week.
Oh, this week. Till Sunday.
Yeah, this week, where you can bring your containers and stuff like that if you want to do it this week. If this week is not good for you and you're busy doing other things, then from next week you'll be able to order online. We'll be delivering right to your home, guys.
Yeah, well that depends on your radius.
Okay, depending on your radius.
Yeah, so the radius is, I'm so bad with like
kilometers or
kilometers, but basically it's all the way to Bram, all the way around past Cresta, Randburg,
Northcliffe, all the way to Northcliffe. That's probably the boundary.
Yeah, Ferndale, Blackgowrie, Craighall, Hyde Park,
Rosebank, and then we come all the way back to Greenside. So we've got Parkview, Melville,
Westcliff,
Saxonwold, all of those places. So generally, it's like the distance is the same person would travel in.
Yeah, basically. Our little radius. But we know so many of our community coming from the east and the south. So you can order online, and we will have pickup available. So we'll be open on Saturdays for you to come pick up your stuff.
Yes, so Saturdays 9 till 12 noon, just Saturday morning, you can come to our store and pick up the orders that you've already made online.
Everything will be already done.
So it'll be already packed up for you, and you can just come and fetch it, which means no real contact with us either.
No swiping of machines if you don't need to, but if you do have to do it, our Yoko will be sanitized.
Yes, and then you can either pay with, if you're ordering online, pay via EFT, or if we manage to sort it out, you might be able to pay through the online store. But you will be guided through that process as you order online.
We're a work in progress, and we're just excited to have you part of our work.
Thank you. Yes, we are. So it's not only going to be our shop stuff, but we're also going to have freshly squeezed juices, the normal juices that we have, shots,
yes,
right?
with our medical doctor here on call, and the vegan, I'm not a nutritionist, but we do know what's good for you. So our juices and shots are definitely targeted at immune boosting. So lots of ginger.
We're into citrus season, so we'll have some orange and lemon and all of that good stuff in there. So we'll have shots, juices, then our chef over here is going to make some delicious meals that we will freeze, that you can order online, through our online store as well, that you can pick up. So all of these, our juices, our frozen meals, our veggie boxes are going to continue as usual, so you'll still be able to get your fresh organic produce every week from Abundance
Shout out
Foods. There we go. And then that'll all be packaged up for you and either delivered if you're in our radius, or pick up on Saturday.
So the frozen foods, as you know, we're going to be making mainly stuff that can be frozen. So it's the curries, it's the curry chickpea curry, it's the dal, it's our samosas. We'll have roti available. We have the chutney for samosas. We know we got orders from that. And then obviously we have the phase, which is the BLT and the pancakes. So those will be available on Saturday for pickup. So they'll be fresh for pickup.
Yes, so please, if you are coming to get your pancake, what is it called? Fix. Your pancake fix
definitely
on a Saturday, please bring your Tupperware.
But we will have the
packaging.
But
it's also nice for you, so that you don't have to pay for the packaging. Just bring your own Tupperware so we can put it inside and then you can take it.
And we'll make them fresh for you, so just let us know the time and we'll make sure it's available for you.
Yeah, so that's what's happening. It's a bit crazy, but it's good.
So that's the shop, that's the cafe, that's the yoga studio.
Yes.
And then the masks.
And then the masks. Okay, yes, then the masks. So and the sanitizer.
Okay, so firstly, this is a public service announcement. Please definitely is. Masks. Yes, actually, you've been going on about this. You tell me.
Yes. There is no point in wearing a mask if you are healthy and you have no symptoms, and to your knowledge, you have not been in contact with someone with corona, right? If you're healthy, no symptoms, or have no contact with someone with corona, there is no point in you wearing a mask. Masks, especially the ones that we're talking about, those are the surgical masks that you can pick up from clinics or discounts or things like that, or masks, fabric masks that have been made. Those masks do not prevent you from getting anything, but what they can prevent is for your droplets and all of your spittle from going from the mouth going onto somebody else. So it's important not to think that if you wear a mask that everything is completely fine.
It's a false sense of security.
Yes. But if you are like us, working with goods that are going to be first-hand, given to other people, working around food, if you're a doctor, for example, or a healthcare professional, then yes, a mask is useful for you to use, because if you do contract the virus, you don't want to pass it on to your next patient or your next customer.
But our masks aren't medical masks.
No, they aren't medical masks. Exactly. So it's literally a physical barrier for your spit or your snotties to not be passed onto your hands or onto the next person. And as we've been talking about, that's only useful if there's a chance that you have the virus.
And also it's really important because we know that there is a group that is more vulnerable than others. So it's really important if you're going to get supplies for your granny, when our drivers, our scooter delivery guys drop off the food from you, when we deal with customers, when we're dealing with our helper who's coming from the informal settlements, that it's important that we protect and make sure, because we could get a cold and not even realize it, but we want to make sure that they don't
we don't pass it on to anybody.
So the sneezing and coughing is limited.
Yes. So the reason why we're mentioning this is you will see in a lot of our videos and things like that going forward that me and B will probably be wearing masks. If you order things online, you'll see that our delivery guys are wearing masks. Please don't be alarmed by that. That's just us trying to do the best that we can to not pass on anything.
Our masks are super sick. They're African print. Shout out Mwenya for the link up. We'll tell you exactly who the brand is when they're stock listed, but they're so cute and nice, so they'll also be available for you.
Exactly. And that brings us on to the other thing that we're really excited about is we managed to find hand sanitizer.
Ooh.
Yes, so this is obviously alcohol containing hand sanitizer that we're going to mix with some essential oils, lemon and all of that delicious stuff.
Tea tree
so that it doesn't hurt your hands too much, and that's stuff that you can order online or pick up in store with us.
And I'm expecting a bigger shipment in Easter, So if we run right now, we're only allowing people to have, I think, 200 mils
200 mils
per person. But it's great because it's super strong. So you can dilute it even further with more water. But obviously be sure about it because you don't want to remove the 60%
Yes.
alcohol content. And then we get a new shipment and then that's going to be abundant.
Yes. So in other words, we got you covered.
Yeah.
So we are super excited, number one, to be starting off this YouTube channel and to have a way to communicate with you guys. A lot of people see our space, but they don't see all of the stuff that happens behind the scenes. And that's what this YouTube channel is going to be for, to show you guys how we run the nest.
How we run the nest, and also, I mean, we have a lot of things. So, and Anesu and I, we work for the nest. You know, we're not the nest. And so, in order for this, our community is well aware of this. So I'm not sure if you're new to this, but we're still obviously building it to a point where it's profitable for us and everything. So in the meantime, Anesu and I have to find other avenues in order to keep the space going. So those keep going. We have exciting stuff like shows.
We have shows, retreats, our teacher training is coming up. You know, these are all things that we had planned coming into this year and that are definitely happening. But exactly how they're happening is changing because of this. But we want people to know that we are still very focused on our vision of what 2020 and this decade in general is going to mean for this space and for our people. So this is a way for us to show you guys, to take you along the journey with us. Because I think the whole reason why we started the nest is to show people that they can do it too. We're not about trade secrets and competition. We're about showing people that living this way is totally possible. It's affordable, it's doable, it's fun.
And the more people who do it, the better.
Yeah, so that's what our channel's for, right?
Do you know what I'm most excited about?
What?
Is that because of going online, we're our community that extends beyond Johannesburg, so that's Lesotho, Zim, Bloemfontein, Cape Town, Port Elizabeth, Eastern Cape, you know, all of those places. We finally get a chance to interact with you, and you get to have the same service as Joe Burgers do. So that's gonna be amazing. And meeting you guys on our classes. So I'm gonna be teaching on Friday morning and Saturday morning. So it'll be so good to see you guys on Zoom and see what we're about. We're going to be doing, especially in the Kundalini, we're going to be crossing the time, so we're going to be doing a lot of work.
Yeah, I love that. So B teaches on, what is it?
Friday morning at 9. And Saturday at 8.
Saturday at 8. I teach on Tuesday at 5:30 in the evening, Saturday at 9:30 in the morning, and Sunday a yoga nidra and meditation, which will also be themed around everything that's going on right now, and that's from 10 till 11.
So then how the live classes work is that obviously they will only be accessible to our members, and members are the people who either have a newcomer special, a monthly unlimited, a 5-class card, or a 10-class card, or even a drop-in. So then you can decide on the day that I just want to do one class and see how it goes, and that's a drop-in. That's who will be will have access to it. But then we are so excited because we obviously want to open this to the community. So Anesu and I will be filming YouTube videos of yoga classes that are absolutely free that we'll be uploading on this YouTube channel.
Yes, and I think it's wonderful because we're able to offer a wide range of yoga classes for everybody, each and everybody who is able to watch. But at the same time, we managed to keep this little ship afloat. And I think, you know, when me and B were strategizing about how we were going to go about moving into this new era of Corona, a lot of the things that we were thinking at first were just to make everything open and free, which is exactly what we want to do. But for us to continue to provide this business and to run the space, we do need to make some money.
If we open it up, then we'd have to let go of some crucial people like Farai, who helps us with the cleaning and the cooking. We'd have to let go of all of our yoga teachers. That's an income stream. We would lose an income stream as well. So we hope that our community is still able to support us in this time.
And I think the exciting thing is that what we're going to find, and this is exactly what community is supposed to be, is that we're going to feed each other. You know, you guys are going to need toilet paper and popcorn and all of those good things, and we will be able to supply to you. And in doing so, we'll be able to stay alive and to function. And it's just this wonderful exchange of energy and love. And I think that we'll probably find that, you know, we'll look back at this time years later and realize realized that this was the best thing
It
that
was
could
a
have happened
turning
to
point.
all of us.
It was a tipping point, as
Yeah.
Malcolm Gladwell says. And obviously we're practicing social distancing, and that's mainly why we're closing, because we want to urge you to practice social distancing. So we're only going to be in, I think, twice a week. To make sure the space is still as beautiful as it needs to be, so watering the plants and all of that. And also, we've got meetings with, because I mean, it's not just us, we have our investors and people who are stakeholders who also have had a say in how this is moving. We've got to send a special shout out to our investors who have been there from day one.
All the time.
And who have been able to allow us to be able to move into a space where where this doesn't become desperate, where we're not desperately selling yoga classes, desperately selling food because we need to pay bills, but making sure that it's still being catered to people when they need it and how they need it.
Yes, exactly. So, the last thing that we forgot to mention.
Not last thing.
Not the last thing. I have no idea what the last
This
thing
is not an
even gonna
Instagram thing, it's YouTube. We have plenty of time.
for today. The last thing we'll be talking about today.
Yeah, but even still today, it doesn't need to be like 1 minute video. It can be like...
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Thank you.
Carry on.
Is our moon ceremonies are still going to be going on. Yes.
And those will be open to everybody.
Ooh, and those are important. I think our next couple of moons are going to be...
We need all the collective energy
we can get
this, to protect our continent and the people.
Exactly. So we're gonna continue to have our moon ceremonies, our moon gatherings. So the teachers who will be holding space in those gatherings will come to the nest space, just so that the space gets that almost 2 weekly boost of energy.
Yeah.
So they'll still be happening here, but we will be streaming them through Insta Live, so they will still be accessible to each and everybody who wants to attend. And before the ceremony itself, we'll put out a post of the things that you need so that you can create a space to practice in your own home. So please do your rituals with us. Let's make this the time where we actually practice. Where we meditate, where we do yoga, where we honor the moon, where we're in nature. Let's make it a time where we go inside together.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And so there'll be more to our YouTube channel. We're basically finishing up. We finished our retreat that we had at Lalela, which was amazing. So we've got a recap of that. And we've got some behind the scenes of a lot of stuff that we're doing that's going on television, actually.
Yes, stuff that's going on TV, stuff that we filmed ages ago of us building and creating the space.
Yeah, and then the yoga classes.
The yoga classes are going to be on there too.
And that's just day to day. So because our community is going to miss coming in and chatting to us and sitting with us, we're going to miss you so much that we really want to still have that connection by creating this everyday behind the scenes in our life and the nest life that we are helping drive through. So we still have that content and you still feel like you're building, because you really are.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I think this is a way that we can be with you guys while not being physically with you guys, which we're not able to do. So thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to our channel. I've always wanted to say that. Subscribe to my channel.
Very soon we'll be doing this, and then they'll be like,
what's that?
You don't watch YouTube videos.
Subscribe.
And
they'll say
so we're gonna figure that out. We'll do like that.
How do we do that?
They do that, and then they add the channel.
Yeah. Or they go touch my baby to subscribe.
I've never seen that.
I made it up. Maybe we could do that. Touch my baby to subscribe.
And I guess close off. I mean, I think we've just been reminded what a beautiful community we have. We can't keep stressing that. And thank you so much for having our back. Even before we had made plans,
people have made plans
before us. They were like, so we're gonna pay our membership even though you're not open and we're not coming. They were like, you don't need to do that. I know we're moving a bit slow, but we will make sure that this is an equal exchange any way we can.
And bear with us. We're going to be growing as we grow and learning as we go.
Getting better equipment, editing better. And hopefully all of it.
So, thanks for watching, and let's see where this journey takes us.
Corona greeting and goodbye.
Namaste.
Namaste. Bye-bye.
You're so crazy.
You're crazy.